Kathy Griffin in that image. President Trump's responding right now. There's the photo. We've blurred out the bloody replica of President Trump's head that she was holding. And the president did tweet moments ago, Kathy Griffin should be ashamed of herself. My children, especially my 11-year-old son, Barron, are having a hard time with this. Sick. The photo even drew a response from the Secret Service, and our senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas has the details. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. That's right. A Secret Service official tells ABC News the comedian likely will get a knock on her door from an agent who will not be in a laughing mood.
I, for one, am very happy Kathy Griffin did what she did, because she proved something that I've been saying for years. As a matter of fact, I did a video about it a week ago, talking about the connection between violent Islamic extremists and the left. Think of this. Kathy Griffin sat down with that other idiot who took the picture, and they discussed doing this photo shoot. And it went through their minds that this would be a good thing. Now, think about that. What kind of a person would think a severed head, holding a bloody severed head of a sitting U.S. president, or any U.S. president, or any human being by that matter, is a good idea? Who do you see in the world doing that all the time? Anybody? If I was Barack Obama, I would say ISIL does it. But I'm not. I say the usual word, so I say ISIS. ISIS is the one who loves doing that. Islamic extremists love beheading people. Kathy Griffin, an uber leftist that works for the biggest uber leftist batshit crazy news network on earth, CNN. There's nothing worse. Nothing worse, right? And she works for that failed, pathetic network. Okay, do you think she's not doing that? She didn't put this whole thing together to impress her friends at CNN? She's just following the narrative. She's just a follower. She's following with all the violence and all the hate speech that the left has been pumping out ever since Trump won the election. She's just a canvas. She's a useless drone. She's an idiot who just followed along as the left's trial balloon to try this out and just see how the American public dealt with it. See is violent Islamic beheading something we can get behind here in America? Apparently not. And another thing, a lot of conservatives are out there saying, well, let's not act like the left and make a big deal out of this and boycott them and all this and that. And I have a different opinion. I think it's an eye for an eye time. If they want to play these childish little games of boycotting, two can play at that game. As a matter of fact, we could boycott CNN out of business and not have to deal with this fake news anymore. That's my goal. I want to see them out of business, so I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, well, no, I'm going to let go of her. I'm not going to push her. Show me another conservative, any big pundit, any big conservative pundit who ever did a video or any kind of picture or anything like that holding a severed head of Barack Obama. Severed bloody head of Barack Obama. You show me one. Show me one from somebody who matters, not some they can matter as much as Kathy Griffin, we'll put it that way. So they can be a D-list person. Show me them holding a severed Barack Obama head recently or something, within the last 5 years. All right? So you show me that, and then I will say, you know what, I'm going to cease fire on Kathy Griffin. Till then, no. No. We need to tighten the screws on these folks, not back off because we get some kind of naive morality all of a sudden. No, this is fighting in the trenches. All right, this is hand-to-hand combat, and we got to play by the same rules. No more Mr. Nice Guy. These people are violently coming after conservatives. Violently. They attacked them. Evergreen State College in Washington State today. They wanted a day without whites. And they didn't get their way. So what did they decide to do? They shut down the school because of threats of violence. That's all the left does, is violence. That's all they know, is violence. And you think this Kathy Griffin thing's not connected to that? Osama bin Laden said, the difference between the West and the East is, we love death more than you love life. That is fitting for the Democrat Party and uber-liberalism at large. Liberalism, uber-liberalism, is a mental disorder. And I can prove it's a mental disorder. Because any normal human being doesn't think holding a severed head, human head, is funny. But a lot of libs do.